I remember, people. My mama's mail ain't going to Auntie's actual home address. It's going to her post office box that only she accesses. So if my mother should happen to receive a piece of mail that Auntie thinks might, hurt her chances of maintaining control over my mom or whatnot, such as that letter or whatever it is that may be from my cousin, who's understandably, like me, a little perturbed over what's happened with my mother and whatnot, okay? But whatever. Yeah, it's a post office box. And years ago, Auntie was getting all my mom's mail, and I was living in LA, and I hesitated to send my mom anything because I knew that it would go through Auntie. Not that she would open it, but you never know. She hated my guts. She might not give it to my mother. Just the idea of it. I tell my friends, or I tell whatever, it's like tell Hope, like I can't even send my mom something directly. It goes to Auntie first, my enemy, Auntie who forced my mother to throw me out on the street in 2009. I want to put forced in quotations because, again, I'm her fucking child. She later cried her eyes out to me and to Hope, Donald's mom. Not just to me. I mean, Hope would back me up. She'd be a hostile witness and it would never happen, but you know what I mean? Hope even said she told me things I'll never tell you, Laura. Felt so bad that she threw me out on the street. Auntie made her. I'm so sorry, Laura. She made me. She threatened to put me back in that hospital, and I have her journal. That they hurt her in there. But still, there are parents who'll die for their kids. My mother threw me out on the street. And then later cried to me. And I forgave her. Like I always do. Cried, apologized, said Auntie made her. I'm so sorry, Laura. She made me do it. And she didn't just throw me out. Auntie made sure the police, that the whole neighborhood could see me escorted off the property via the police. And I know my mom felt really bad, but she's terrified. That's selfishness. Like I said, there are parents who'll die for their kids, and my mom will just repeatedly throw me under the bus, throw me to the wolves. She did it in 2009. Joe was horrified. He's like, that's horrible. You should tell her that. It was very hurtful. Yeah. She knows, Joe. She knows. She felt bad. She even tried to, she snuck me some money. The police were here, ordered me off her property. And Auntie was having a field day, of course. That was when against Auntie's will, but with the full support until they turned on me, because Auntie caused them to turn on me, of my aunt and her daughters, because we'd gone out to dinner, and I asked permission to stay in my mom's house while my mom was in the mental hospital. Auntie didn't like that, and then it snowballed into, I'm fucking scum. They treat me as if I'm, like I've told my friends over the years, they treat me as if I'm fucking crack addict who breaks into their home for crack money, But yeah. I didn't have any money. I spent 6 weeks on the street, but I actually lived with this guy platonically, because I've told you this story too. Until my mom's crazy friends came through, and they only get, like government money or whatnot, and they paid for me to get back to LA. I'm sure my mom felt bad, but she still did it. She still did it. And she later told Hope and me. Okay, so Hope's a witness. Hostile or not. Hope even told me, your mom said stuff to me I'll never tell you. Your mom felt so bad that she threw you out on the street like that, but, your aunt made her do it. And via the police, no less. to make it look really, really good to these people around here. My mom signed something saying if I came near her property it was trespassing. She later went to the police directly because she was driving then. When I was her only visitor in 2010, a month in that mental hospital, and I said, Mom, you got to go to the police and just tell them that you don't want that, you want that ripped up, that note about me, you know, and she did it. You know. So, you know, this is like the final straw with me. The final fucking straw. Oh, and Shalene, I didn't take